More from the Mastering a Midlength series on that same orange 7.6, and we're going to be talking about backside surfing. Hasn't been a lot of backside surfing so far, so there's a little floater, and we're just going to show the waves in real time. Little end section hit there. Not going to deprive you guys of the takeoff. Also, key thing when surfing: backside rail grab, head dip, when to let go of the grab, and as always, getting back to the tail, knowing when to end of the ride. So we're going to start off with the first one. Look at this takeoff here. I'm looking back at the pit to get deep enough. Once I'm deep enough, I only look forward. Legs over the tail, keeps that nose up. Stand up, use the rail grab here just to get that mid-face turn. You notice that back knee is tucked under, so that's the same on any kind of board, but this is more length of board, so I'm really gonna have to reach back there with my back foot to get my foot over the tail to lift the nose up onto that section. And you always want to prepare for that early. So we're gonna look again and see like when I'm seeing that section and when I'm getting that foot back over the tail. This move's not possible if the foot is not over the tail. So again, always work on your takeoffs when I do these videos. The mid-length allows you to get in early like a longboard. By early, I mean you see I'm entered there before the wave has broken. I'm already on my feet midway down the face as the wave is coming behind me. Right here, I see the end section. I already see it, so I'm gonna start preparing. The wave's still green, but I gotta reach my foot back there and start lifting that tail. It's a lot of board, so it requires a lot of preparation because I'm gonna have to push pretty hard and I'm gonna have to really find that place over the tail for my back foot. Again, we're just gonna look at it so it's right here. See, I'm starting to reach back. Hands are over the feet again. I'm not doing a lot of wind up with my upper body. This is, again, all lower body, staying mid-face, no huge bottom turn. It's a horizontal move, so you just lift the nose up, which is only possible if your back foot's over the tail. Ride the board onto the lip, stay in that crouch over your feet, so the shoulders are over the feet. Again, the arms are not moving that much, and just press the board down through the whitewater bounce. Okay, next one. Again, getting in early. See this early takeoff, hands behind by the butt, flat, high chest, feet hit, and no rail grab. So you want to have both in your arsenal. You don't want to always have to go to the pig dog when you're surfing backside. Pumping in the middle of the board, and you're going to watch the foot go back here. 1, 2, 3, there it goes back, lift up, and it's a very similar turn except for there's just a little bit more pivot up in the lip, so it's not a floater, it's more of a re-entry is what this maneuver is called classically. So we're gonna watch it again. Again, this is a 7.6, I'm 138 pounds now, so somewhere thereabouts in between 135 and 140 usually, and able to turn this longer board. So this is the argument to everybody who thinks you need to learn this on a short board. Got to learn it on these boards that create all this speed. So on this one, I don't even pump that much because the board is creating a lot of the speed. Just one little pump there. I see the section here. Foot goes back, hands over the toes, and just rotating those hips, pivoting on the tail, sticking the board up there kind of blindly. And finishing the wave here, not flopping off the board, really staying over the tail, staying in control of the surfboard, which even if I was wearing a leash, I'd want to be doing. All right, we're gonna look at it again. Look at the hands again, very little upper body movement. It's just all the eyes seeing the section. I guess I pumped a little more than I thought. Just press down. There the foot goes way back as the wave is peaking up, and I don't go all the way down, so it's not a full bottom turn again. You don't do full bottom turns unless the wave's really big. Pivoting over the tail, there's that compressed stance again. Shoulders over the knees, over the feet. Then you come up tall, right out of the whitewater. and controlling the tail at the end. All right, so this one's really interesting, just the takeoff. I'm facing out to sea and moving along the line of the peak, because if I were to take off where I was at, I would have been too deep. So I don't even look back at the pit on this one. I'm going out and towards the shoulder of the wave. That's about as far as I could get. So I have a very angled takeoff here because the wave is fast. There's those heels up, high chest, and I'm gonna rail grab off the takeoff to just try to get in this little pocket right there. Notice the back knee folded under, and as soon as I'm out of that, I'm gonna let go of the rail. So you don't need to hold that pig dog. Now I'm looking for a cutback section. The wave's not gonna really give it to me. I've lost all my speed here, so I just reach back to the tail and it's like a cutback kick out. I kind of just raced it too far. Could have just kept going and like hit the end section there, but I just decided I was done. So again, one of the pleasures and joys of riding a mid-length surfboard is that you can move so quickly with each stroke. Notice no splashing. Check out my legs in this paddle. I have 1 foot up, but the idea is that my knees are firmly over the tail. I get the correct angle. I'm looking down the line. Get in right under that lip. Chest is going to go up. Legs are going to slide under. Right hand is going to touch the wave, grab it, while the left hand is grabbing the rail. If you're a regular foot, just switch it. Get the lip right over my shoulders there, and when that part is done, I release the rails. There's no reason for me to stay in a pig dog if the wave is no longer tubing. Reach the back foot back for this little cutback kick out. Control the board and get back out there. All right, so last little version of this. This is just a tip for whatever board you're riding. So many people would turn around right here and blindly go for the wave, but you want to keep your eyes on the lip line at all times and get to that part. This is a key with position, to get to that part of the wave where you're as deep as you can be, but not so deep that you're not going to make the wave. Every wave has a different angle that you take off at. This one, I wanted a higher angle so that I could just get into this little pocket right here. Again, using my right hand to stabilize myself on the wave. Back leg is tucked under, back arm is on the rail, and then I come off as soon as it's no longer tubing. And I'm going pretty fast, again, because this board carries a lot of speed. That is the benefit of surfing a mid-length surfboard, is that it goes fast on its own without you having to do too much work to get it there, which is why it makes it more stable and easier to learn to turn.